Simon, back to training tonight after a weekend off for the boys. How do you feel? Are you rested, recuperated and ready to go for this big week?
Yeah, good. I don't think we were in need of a weekend off. We'd have rather been playing, but it is what it is. So yeah, lads have enjoyed the weekend off. As we've said on many occasions, Faz, we don't get too many weekends off throughout the year. We've had probably more in the first 6 weeks of season than we've had in recent years across the full season. So you take the benefits of it, I suppose, but yeah, we're looking to play, get some momentum going, put some performances together, and really looking forward to the Bradford one on Friday. Obviously, local club to us, bit of rivalry there. We've had some good games, haven't we, in the last few years, with a point or two separating us at times. So yeah, I think it makes for a good game.
And just in terms of what that weekend off and that rest has given you, has that allowed you to welcome anyone back from injury or anything like that?
I think apart from the long-termers in Greg, Brad Knowles and Matty G, we're pretty healthy, to be fair. So we actually trained last night. We changed our schedule around to make sure we can make the most out of this week and be as well prepared as we can. And we had a good run around last night, which was decent for us when we get to sort of fine-tune now moving into Friday. But yeah, we've got a healthy number of bodies on field, touch wood somewhere after, and keep them that way.
Any updates on anyone that might be coming over from Huddersfield in that case?
Well, we're in that stage of season now where Huddersfield will have probably 3 games in 10 days, so we won't be getting anyone, I wouldn't have thought, over the next couple of weeks off them, and possibly longer, because in my experience when I was full-time, the injuries and the tiredness and all that doesn't necessarily come from those 3 games in particular. It's normally off the back of it when you pick bits up, so we'll see how all that unfolds, but it's obviously really handy to have a healthy squad.
Having a healthy squad, does that give you some dilemmas in terms of the competition for places and your squad selection?
Yes and no, I suppose, Faz. I think we are round 8 this, isn't it? Yeah, so round 8, and I think we've had a lot of change, to be honest. Some of it form, some of it injury, and other little bits and bobs, and everyone's had an opportunity, apart from Cole Oakley. He hasn't played first grade yet for us, but everyone else has had a game. They've had more than enough opportunity to state their claim, and now I'm looking at getting settled. We're just over 8th round, being over a quarter of the season through, so yeah, I'm looking at getting settled with the team. There will obviously be changes here and there as we go, but yeah, we're getting to that stage now where we need to get some continuity of it and start that momentum, put some wins on the board.
Moving into Friday then, as we've mentioned, Bradford away, it's a big rivalry, it's a derby, it's a special kind of atmosphere, it's under the lights. How much does a rivalry week like this lift the lads in training? Have you seen the intensity go up ahead of Friday's game? It'll
probably build through the week. I mean, emotionally they can be draining at times, derby type games, so we don't really want to build it up to be the be all and end all, because it isn't in the grand scheme, but it does mean a lot it means a lot to me as an Halifax lad. They are as rival. I don't want to be losing to Bradford, and that goes for a good number of our squad, but no, I think we'll build it nicely. It's a big game regardless of where we sit on the table and what's gone on before and all the rest of it. It's a team that we're going to be there and thereabouts of at the end of the year, so we want to get a mark on them, and also for us, we spoke about the table before. It's not overly important right now, but it's starting to get towards, when we get to halfway, it'll be taking that shape, and we need to post some more points on that board, and it'll be a big win away at Bradford, I think. Obviously Barrow did it this week, so they'll be hurting off the back of that, so we just need to go there, put our best foot forward, and take them on and expect a really physical game over there.
Yeah, what threats would you say that Bradford posed to us? Is it the classic John Keir's side of big forwards up the middle and then look to spread it wide? Or what are you expecting from Bradford?
I think they've got 2 really good halfbacks. Deck Patton has had a lot to him. It was a good partnership there with Lily. They've got some experience through the middle of the field as well. Crossley, some big bodies that they are hard to handle when they get a roll on. So there's a job on for our pack there to take it to them and get on top of them in that part of the arm wrestle and have those micro battles throughout the game and make sure we're winning more of them than they are. And then after that, yeah, they've got threats on their edges as well. But Bradford can turn around and look at us and see the same for us. So I think it makes for a good game.
How much does the pitch at Odsal affect the game plan going in and how you think that the team might play, with it being possibly the narrowest pitch in professional sport at this point?
I think that's probably without question. It is a small pitch, but that's just the reality. We can probably moan about it, but I'm sure Bradford probably would like a larger pitch. For whatever reason, the pitch is the pitch. we could play on 5-a-side court down at the Shade, and it wouldn't matter. It'll be 13 at any one time, and you know it does change things to a degree. But at the end of the day, you've got to the fundamental stuff: completing your sets, being disciplined. They're the things that are going to get you through the game, whether it's on a postage stamp or Wembley. It doesn't really matter. So, not really going to go into it too much. I think, yes, we could use it as an excuse if we wanted to, but we certainly won't be, and I know Bradford wouldn't either. So, it is what it is. It's Halifax versus Bradford. The pitch is irrelevant.
Finally, then, we mention it quite often how important the fans are. Is even more important. So perhaps with it being a derby game, a lot of them there under the lights, you must be looking forward to a really big crowd there and a really noisy atmosphere from both sets of fans to make a really big spectacle of what is a really important game for both sets of fans.
Yeah, hopefully. In the last few years, I think we've played some good games that have had a really good atmosphere. Obviously, that comes with a rivalry, but also they've been tight encounters as well. So I think there's an opportunity to get out on a Friday night and watch a good game of rugby league. It'll be a good game, physical game I'm preparing for, or the lads are preparing for. I don't have to get my boots on. But yeah, the fans will play a part in that. We've had some good times at Odsal. In my time at the club, we've had a few big wins there, and hopefully we can pick another one off on Friday.